Alright, let us begin. So, let me hop onto the playbook for tomorrow. I'll create a new one. Tomorrow is the 15th. And every night I'll do the narrative, only the narrative. We only need to do the narrative before every day. The night before the night before the session we do the narrative. We don't do any of this stuff, but we can fill out some of the stuff, but the most important thing for tonight is just doing the narrative. So, I'm going to open up this guy right here, the time price opportunity, aka market profile, aka TPO chart. And I'm going to get rid of all of these drawings. And I'm going to go ahead and start marking up some things. So, top here, what do we got? Actually, sorry, I'll start at the bottom here. Have a low, left one single print. Remember, price is much more likely to trade through these compared to something up here where we have three single prints. This is a tail. So I'm going to mark this up with one of these. So, actually I'm going to change this. So this is a high where price is a lot less likely to break, and it'll just be a lot harder for price to trade through it. Now here's something I do see. First I'm going to mark up the value area. We already have these. It shows this value area high. This is the value area low. This box here is the value area. This is the high of the value area this is the high of the value area. This is the low of the value area. Something I see that's pretty interesting is this value ledge right here. Alright? So we have not a lot of volume, then it kind of sharply just pops up here. And I'll show you why I think this is actually going to be a really important level. This is going to be a really important level because this is right at the point of control. You can't see it now, but I have the box on it. But you can see this is the point of control of the TPO and of the volume profile. And the point of control is just an area where price has spent the most time and the most amount of volume has been traded. Now, two things can usually happen at a point of control. I'll explain those in a second. There's two possible scenarios, or two things that I've noticed that happen mostly at a point of control. Now, this is the point of control. Very often, price can just come here and just immediately reverse. It rejects right here and just reverses. Or it just that's the first scenario. And then also the second scenario would be price comes here and then it just chops. It just stays here. Then eventually it finds some type of direction some way. But here's why I think this point of control, it is a lot less likely to get stuck here, and it's a lot more likely to just come here and just zoom up. And I think that because if you look right here, it's a single print, right? So trading through single prints, it's a lot easier to trade through them So if we have, this is a volume profile here, right? If this is, we have a single print right here, price can chop up here, can come here, but when it reaches this single print, price often trades through it a lot more easier. Just kind of like this single print down here. It's a lot easier for price. There's no volume, there's no resting orders there, right? So price just kind of comes here and then just, or comes here and then just zooms up. But I'm gonna mark this out too, just as being an area that price is not very likely to hold. And it's a lot more likely to come here, break right through this, and then this traps all the traders who are thinking this is going to go short. This is my hypothesis for this level. It could be completely different, all right? But see like here on the volume profile, this entire thing was so little volume traded through here. If I take a look at, when was this? Believe 11:30. Yeah, so we're looking at this level here around 51.75. So right here. Yeah, 51.75. And what did price do? Price didn't come here, chop around. It's not what price did. It just went right through it, straight through it, and then just chopped down here. Found balance here. So yeah, my hypothesis for tomorrow is, one of my main hypotheses for tomorrow is break this, come here, either shoot up or we break this zone, come down here, come back up, and we go lower towards this target. What else can we see about this? Yeah, I'll mark up the value area high too. Actually, no, those are marked up already on here. So this is like kind of something happened here. Can't really tell. No, I don't really know what. I'll just mark this up just in case price taps into this. But this is like something happened here. Don't really know what though. What else can we see about this? The thing is here, just because we have we have these single prints here, but we also have another layer. These aren't considered single prints here, but it's not a very thick layer like it is down here. So you can see price still, it's very thin up here. If it was just all of these and no B's, it'd be super thin, much more likely to go down. But we still have, it's not very thick at all here. So overall, take a look at yeah, I can't see back that far, but broke this low, broke that low. That's the high. Where is price currently trading? 51.75. So we're trading about here then. Knowing that, you could also see a bounce. I doubt it. Or actually, sorry, not a bounce, but a break of this target, and then a rotation back up to the value area low, and then a break lower. That would be another potential hypothesis, but I'll have them all written out in the playbook. Let's see. Something I also mark up is this value area low. You break it, could potentially come back into here. It's just another level. Doubt we go all the way back here, up here. But if we do, this is also a potential level. Yeah, right about here. We have a slight drop off, then it just really drops off here. Just nothing here. This is another target right here. Also a value ledge. Also the point of control. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer these over to my trading view chart. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. And really? Why is Tradeawait's tweaking out now? Okay. You good? I don't know why it's doing that, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to take this, copy this, and I'm going to put this into narrative. The second thing I'm going to do is transfer all of these over onto TradingView. So head on to higher time frame. Yeah, a bunch of levels here. Get rid of some of these ones that haven't been tapped. I'll leave this one too. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of these two guys. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so what's the first low that we have here? Low 5150, so likely this low. Yep, 5150. Potential target. Mark that up as a potential target. Where's next? We have from. Move this slightly. So we have from 5172, 7250. Where's that? 7250. To what? 250.93. Wait, what? Oh, got the wrong one. I'm actually gonna make this slightly larger just because of the point of control. Yeah, so it's 5167. 5167. About here. Alright, so that's the first level that we have marked up. You can see also previously price rejected. I mean, it didn't come straight down to it, but you can see wasn't very much interest trading lower here. We break it and we're kind of just chopping around at it right now. Rejected here, but we'll see what happens next. I have this level. The high is at 51.97. And the low is 51.93. There we go, perfect. I also want to mark up this 75.75. 75.75. Yep.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
She's allowed to watch TV for like 10 more minutes, and then it's TV off.
Okay, got it.
Can you tell her? Because I'm just super tired right now.
Yeah, I got
Dad's sleeping, I think. So could you kind of just manage the bed, like, you know?
Yeah, I'm just doing something.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry about that. What's next? We got this low. We have this value area low. Price. I can scale in a bit here. Low is at 51 even. Alright. Value area low. I already have it saved. Why is it like that? I want this to be white. Yeah, whatever. That's the value area low. Value area high, 91.50. 91.50. This will be value area high. Kind of like it without the borders, honestly. Kind of looks cleaner. I like that, yeah, I like that. What's next? This high at 1950. 1950. This high right here. 1875 would be, what? Yeah, 1875. Alright. Oh wait. Am I tweaking? Why is it like that now? Did you not? See, this is the thing, bro. I swear my trade of it is not showing the right stuff. Dude, why is there a single print? 2 minutes ago, it was not a single print. Price is not traded up there yet. Price is like all the way down here at 76. This is where price is. That is not possible. I don't know why I did that, but there we go. Now it's back to normal. I'm not tweaking either. Well, what the heck? Now that's not even flips and now it's a ledge. So, it's a ledge. Great. Yeah, we're gonna mark that up too, because that is important. This being the value area low, while also being right next to a ledge. So that completely changes the hypothesis that I had going into session. So I'm going to retake a screenshot of this. I'm going to get rid of, change this, sorry. And take a screenshot of this because the other one was lying to me. Alright, now this is done. I don't need that, we can put that there. And what else do we have? Is there anything else that I can spot? Value area high. You got the point of control. This level. He is up here. Yeah, that's it. I'm also gonna go into my setups just to, really get a deeper understanding and just really get into it and go through the checklist, it's always extremely important to go through this checklist, because it's just, you need to do it in order to completely understand what's happening and what's going to happen, and just understanding your system as a whole. Mark up value ledges and key areas we want to see price. I went to bed at 1, bro. Actually, no, sorry, I went to bed at 2. I'm not feeling good. Mark up value ledges as key areas where you want to see what price does after getting mitigated. Alright, what does that mean? So, we rejected this, kind of broke it, so this is decent acceptance. If I head on to a lower time frame, on a lower time frame, this is great acceptance. This is just like something I've seen that's so common, where it just, when price comes to a level and just rips up and just like stays there for a little bit and just creates this nice range and it comes back, it usually gives us a perfect rejection like this. I've seen this happen. I don't know why it happens every single time I've seen this. Alright? And the thing is, one thing I have noticed about this though is that this low often gets targeted, either the low or the high. So if we come here to this level, this move here that we got right here usually won't continue up. It usually just like falls down. But nonetheless, let me get rid of all this. We have all the value ledges we like. If I go into maybe something like the 4 hour, and let's see, this lines up with a bunch of stuff here. I like this. Might even take this, just draw it to see what we have over here. Yeah, nothing really much that's of interest, but I like this. So go down to 30 minute. And here's what I like to see happen at each level. So I'm going to make this bigger. Not what I'd like to see happen, but just all the potential scenarios, right? So we have value ledges, value area high and low. Actually, something I did forget was previous day's value area low at 80 even. 80 even. And this is what PDVHA stand for, or sorry, VAL or VHA, whichever one you're using. PD stands for previous day, VAL, value area low. So that's pretty simple to understand. Here we mitigated it, came back. I'm just gonna extend this a bit just to see if like this holds. It held here, broke, acceptance, came back here, rejected it. Markup single prints, yes, we have that. Single print tails, we marked up the tail up here, and we have some more stuff up here. Get rid of this, get rid of that. This is a target too. That's good. And now we're gonna plot the possible scenarios. So let's start with the first one. Where's price currently trading? Well, something that could happen is price continues to accept, or it's already rejected here, but price just comes here, maybe chops a bit, and then goes higher. Second thing we could see happen is this level fails, right? Comes back to retest. Actually, sorry. It's not what I want to see happen. This level fails. We see acceptance, right? We see acceptance of lower prices. Price comes back. Then we can target into something like this zone over here. The next thing that could happen is this price comes to this zone down here, and we gotta move up back towards this zone or this single pretty even, right? What's next? At this zone, the next thing that could happen is you get a breakout, price chops around a bit, comes back, you go lower. What else do we have? If here it came, we broke, right? Nice break, and this is good acceptance. We spent, how many ticks is this? I don't even know. This is from base almost 200 down to 50. That's almost 200 ticks, right? Yeah, I'm pretty good at math. 200 ticks, wait. Yeah, 200 ticks, that's my guess. That's 200 ticks. It's gotta be 200 ticks. Pretty close, 176. I was just rounding it up, alright? But this is a big move that we spent down here and away from this level. And we don't even need to see price come here and accept more. This is the acceptance. So if price comes here, this would be a great area to see a rejection like this and take price lower somewhere down here. I'm gonna move these guys. Yeah, actually no, I was gonna stay there. And now here's the thing. If we come here and price fails, we break through it. We don't have acceptance. We want to see acceptance happen. And then we look for higher prices. This is least likely to happen because of this tail up here, but it could still very possibly happen. Remember, the market is random. The market is not logical. None of these affect how the market moves. Just because I plotted this here doesn't mean the market's gonna immediately move as soon as it comes in. It's like, oh, Leo put a level here, we gotta push it up. Like, no, it just doesn't work like that. It's random, but these are just highly probable levels that I found to work. But honestly, these are what I have drawn up. I'm actually gonna get rid of this just because it doesn't really matter. We've gone off of it. I'll keep it here, but we've gone off of it so many times that it's kind of getting abused at this point almost. But we have scenarios for each price level. Actually, another one is come here, then we get this. A continuation would be something like this, right? That would be a continuation of this move that's happened. And then just see it continue to go up. But tomorrow morning, we'll see what happens. Let me take a look at view up. Yeah, it's not really anything special. Now, there's a bunch of scenarios that I have here, but it all really comes down to where price is at the 8:30 open. Right? It doesn't matter if price is up here, up there, down there. Whatever happened before it is important. But what the last thing that happened is the most important. The last few hours to 30 minutes leading up to the session, that's the most important part of it. So, hey, none of these could be right even. Maybe it just, I don't know. I mean, yeah, whatever. But I'm going to take this, copy this, put this into the narrative. So, one of the biggest things that I've found with my trading and the mistakes that I've made is, as I've shown you in a few examples, is I don't fill out the playbook in enough detail. to really understand my setups and my plays that I have going for the day. So you're going to watch me completely fill this out. And you know what? I'm going to honestly start doing this every single day where I record these and post these to YouTube, because I keep a good track record and I keep myself accountable. And that's the only way to success with this and to becoming a better trader. And when you're a good trader, you make money. So often I like to take a look. I don't get influenced by previous days, but I look at kind of what I put in here. Not really much in this day. Yeah, you can see how thin, like, this is April 10th. This was, I forget this day exactly what happened, but I'm gonna go back into here. And I'm going to explain this. So, what do I see? I'm actually going to move this too, so I can see this better. But what do I see? So, Friday, actually I'm not even going to say it out loud, I'm just going to lock in and write it. As I'm writing this, I see that there is no single print here. That is very interesting. However, even though there's no single print, look at the tiny amount of volume there is here. So, like, you can take a look at this and something could change, but if you take a look at the volume profile, it can still be valid. So I still consider this as a valid level too. A low volume node. This is a low volume node. There's very little volume traded. It's just a low volume node. That's just what it's called. Also, if something isn't clear on the TPO, you can also take a look at the volume profile. See this huge drop? That's a huge drop. That's really significant. And that's definitely something that you want to, like, that you really want to see. Or take note of, at least. is alright, well, this is much better than every single other day. Comparison, yeah, this is pretty good. I'm very happy with this. And I'm probably gonna fill out these trade ideas tomorrow morning and close to the session open, just because I don't want to get too much into my thoughts here right before bed, but it's just I can see things more clear after price develops a bit more, because we still have like, I don't know, 10 hours before I'm up. Actually, no, less than that. Like 10 hours before I look at the charts again and eventually see what's gonna happen. But there's just a lot more time. There's still more time for price to develop. It could do every single one of these I don't know, overnight. I doubt it would, just because it's super slow overnight, which is why I do this the night before, because it doesn't really move much and I'm just ready for the next day. But what's on to the next thing? Acceptance we do tomorrow. Developing value. If you take a look at my setups, we can see that pre-market narrative the night before, acceptance in the morning of the day's session, and it's updated until the start of the session. And developing value done 15 to 30 minutes before the session open. And then you have all of this stuff, reminders and checklist, and 10 minutes before the session open, and order flow. That's how we confirm an entry. But economic releases, let me take a look at these. So for Monday the 15th, 7:30 a.m. So there's nothing actually. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, not yet. Okay, yeah, cool. So there is no high impact news events from 8:30 to 9. a.m. Perfect. Capital protection. Honestly, after seeing all of the thing like this, yeah, I could probably just delete this and I don't know. Like, this is just like a max loss. On TradeRate, I have it set to $500 anyways, my max loss, but it's hard to have like a fixed thing. Is like, I lose $500, I walk away for the day. But if I just like this is, we don't really need to worry about this. Daily standards, trading with attention, knowing my bias, understand the probabilities behind it. And this is what I put in a while ago. I think the biggest thing, my standard tomorrow, is recognizing fear. And what does this mean for me? I watched some great videos today of Dr. Steenberger, I think his name is, I forget, Brett Steenberger. You need to recognize that you have fear. You need to recognize the fear when you're trading. Recognizing fear as in, per se, market goes against you and you're worried, or the market moves up and you want to take profit. This is fear. These are all fears. And the thing is, you have to accept it. And you need to embrace it. Why? You can't run from it. If you run from it, it's gonna get you. If you embrace it, I took some notes on it. I'm gonna fill this out later again, tomorrow morning too, and add to this. But recognizing fear is so important in this game. I'll fill this out some more tomorrow, but I'm just trying to think of something to add. Yeah, I'll add to that tomorrow. Session notes doesn't matter, but yeah. Anyways, this is what we have. Grades and trade ideas done tomorrow morning. And yeah, this is the narrative that I have for April 15th, 2024. If you have any questions, just message me. Anything you need to know, or I need to know, or something you noticed, let me know. I'm always open to ideas. Yeah. It's glad you're able to watch this whole video too. I'm gonna go in here and go here and let you take a look at these. There you go. So, talk to you tomorrow morning. You don't get everything for nothing. Let's do this.